What it do,
YouTube? It's your boy Sid B.
And
we are here for the NBA playoffs. One of my favorite times of the year, so it's only right to do a video on it. We're gonna be doing it a little bit different than we did last year, because last year we was breaking down game by game. Well, I shouldn't say game by game, because I was only doing the games I was interested in. So what I'm gonna do this year is I'm gonna do it by rounds. So the first round is gonna do my predictions on it. Go a little bit in detail, and the further we go, like once the second round, obviously there's gonna be fewer teams, so I'll be able to go more in depth with it, and we'll go from there. But first, we're gonna be doing predictions of the first round. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to the teams I am least interested in, or I should say the series that I'm least interested in, because I don't think they're gonna be that competitive. So that's what we're gonna do first. And the first one up is the Suns versus Pelicans. All right. Hey man. I'm happy that the Pelicans
they made it to the
playoffs.
That's a
good milestone for y'all. And kudos to Brandon Ingram. Hopefully Zion Williamson can get healthy and give y'all a little bit of boost. But
hey man, it's
slim pickings over there, because the Suns just have too much, and I don't see where y'all. The only advantage y'all might have is that y'all are young. Y'all really not that young, but in terms of the grand scheme of like playoffs and experience, I would say y'all are young on that end. So it's less of a burden on y'all, so y'all can just play with reckless, just do what y'all want and just hope for the best, because that's the only thing on y'all side, man. They got better shooters, they got a bigger star, they got a better leader, they got a better coach, in my opinion. Really, Willie Green, he did good coming here, but I mean, Monty Williams, he's just more experienced. So yeah, I just don't see nothing. I see it. I'm not gonna say they get swept because of what I just kind of went over. Because, like I say, they're young, and I believe they're gonna get one game, because they're just gonna play hard and play for the coach. Willie Green might get them one win. So I'm gonna say Suns in 5. So that one's out of the way. Next up, I would say would be the Heat versus Atlanta. Now that could be interesting, only because Trae Young is that dude, and he's like another Steph, only he's not. His handles isn't as good. He's a poor man Steph Curry. That's what he is. So you always want to give him a little bit of respect. You don't want to overdo it, because you can wreck the game plan trying to focus too much on him. But I would say just respect him enough. And I think the Heat will handle that series rather easily. But Trae might get you a game. So I would say he might actually. I don't know, because they got some shooters. So I'll say the Heat in 6. Just because of Trae Young and the support. Oh, that's right, though. I think Clint had got hurt in that play-in tournament, though. That might. I don't know, man. I just say Heat in 5. Yeah. I say Heat in 5, and if they go to 6, that should be a win for them, because they aren't healthy. So yeah, man. Heat in 5.
All right.
Another series I'm not that interested in. Memphis and the Timberwolves. So Minnesota and the Timberwolves. Hey man, I will say this. Watching the Timberwolves play in that play-in tournament, they got some talent on that team, man. They got some real talent on that team. Karl-Anthony Towns, he actually didn't have a good game in that play-in tournament, but he's a very capable player. So, hey man, they got talent. They got him, D'Angelo Russell, who's a I don't know if he's underrated. He's underrated in my eyes. I should say that, because it's not a lot that he can't do on the court. He's not a great defender, but he has good ball handling. He can finish at the rim. He can shoot. Can't leave him open. He has a decent mid range, so he's a good scorer, and he can find his open teammates. So that's a huge plus. And then this Anthony Edwards, I understand he was the first overall pick. I'm not surprised of. Shouldn't say that because I am. I'm definitely surprised because I didn't know he was this good. Like I knew he had the talent. I didn't know he was translating it into this because I didn't watch Minnesota games, so I wasn't watching full games of him. I would see highlights every now and then. But that dude right there, I understand why they took him ahead of LaMelo because I was banging on the table. LaMelo's the guy. LaMelo's the guy.
Anthony Edwards is kind
of reminding us, or reminding me at least. I don't know what other people think on that, but yeah, he's a problem.
That boy can hoop.
Like he can hoop for real. So it's always good to see the young players take a step forward. So I'm interested in that aspect, just seeing his growth. But I don't think they're enough to beat Memphis in a full series, but they are scrappy. They have some leadership with Pat Beverly, whatever you want to think about his antics after that game. But yeah, man. I would say Memphis in 6 games for sure. Because Memphis is just they got Ja Man and Ja Morant. He's just a transcendent talent. And I would say I was wrong about the Grizzlies because once Ja Morant got hurt, they kept winning. Because I think in my previous video, I was saying if you take Ja Morant off of that team, they probably won't make the playoffs. It was like, hey, you must have got who I am because I think they went on a crazy like 20-5 run, which is ridiculous in my eyes. But I don't see like a solid. Well, I guess they just play as a team, so I understand that aspect. But I don't see nobody consistently averaging 20 a game. So it's hard for me to expect someone would have made the playoffs without having someone who can do that. But yeah, man. Memphis, they the real deal. They got a lot of shooters out there. They got some defensive players, and they got the transcendent talent. So I'm gonna say Memphis at 6. So that is that one. Who we got next? I would go Golden State and Denver. That's the next one because we're doing least interested to most interested. Because there's going to be a lot of questions answered in this first round, which is exciting. It's one of the better first round series I've seen in a long time, only because of those answers that's going to be, or questions, I should say, that are going to be answered. But Golden State and the Denver Nuggets. Look, man. Y'all just got a bad draw at this. Golden State is a complete team. Like they are complete. I don't see a flaw in their team. Like outside of injury, that's the only thing I see, man. But other than that, Golden State they don't have a weakness. However, I do think Denver will make it interesting because they have a great talent on their team with Jokic. So I don't think Jokic is, because I think he's like one of the favorites to win MVP. He wasn't on my list. That's just me personally. I appreciate what he's doing for his team. So I mean, obviously he's a huge part of their success, but I just don't see the MVP consideration because I think Ja's case got hurt a little bit less. But Giannis, I think Giannis is ahead of Jokic. I obviously think Embiid is ahead of Jokic. Steph was, but he kind of fell off towards the end, and he got hurt. He wasn't playing a lot of the games. And yeah, man. I just have Embiid and Giannis are clear cut like ahead of him in the MVP race. But hey, man, let's not take nothing away from him. He can hoop. So
Like I said, I do think they'll make it interesting. I don't know how interesting. I definitely think Jokic can get him a game, and I want to say that's it. Like, real talk. I want to say that's the only game that they gonna win. I want to give them a little bit more respect, only because they have a lot of experience, and you can't really count them out. Because what I seen them do to the Clippers, like, bro, that's ridiculous. I mean, you can't count the Clippers to do nothing. So I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna say 6. That's pushing it, but I'm gonna say 6. So yeah, Golden State at 6. It's not really gonna be too crazy of a series. However, if Steph isn't playing, because I think he's projected to come back in game 1. I don't know. If he's not playing at 100%, then it can be really interesting. They can push it to 7 games then. But I think the most that they're gonna push it to is 6, because I do think Steph will get more involved, and I think after that happens, it's gonna be easy picking. So I think their best chance to get a steal while he's not at 100%. But like I say, I don't really see a weakness in their team, so it's gonna be pretty tough. But let's see who we got next. We did Phoenix, we did the Heat, did Memphis, we did Golden State. All right. Mavs versus Utah. It's a lot of East. A lot of Eastern series left over, and that's because those are the series I'm the most interested in. Have a little bit of stake in those series as well. So, but we're gonna do Mavericks versus Jazz. Now this, I think this would be the most competitive. No, I don't know. It's gonna be one of the most competitive series. I'm not sure Luka's gonna be playing. Because if he's not playing, it's gonna go to 7 games. Well, no. Okay. Let me be clear. If Luka doesn't play in all of the games, like if he missed game 1, missed game 2, something like that, and he comes back in game 3, I think it's definitely going 7 games. And even if he is playing in the series, I think it's gonna go 6 games. That's I don't see one of the teams winning. Like I don't see one of the teams sweeping each other. I don't see it's a very evenly matched teams. That's why it's going to be one of the more competitive series. But look, man, Donovan Mitchell is a problem, and if they don't have Luka, it's going to be a lot of ground to cover. Because Donovan, he don't show up in the playoffs. He tends to do that. That's his thing. But after all is said and done, I can't count Luka out. I just can't count Luka out because I probably wouldn't say he's a top 5 player now, only because I have to put Giannis on my top 5 list now. So I don't know if he's a top 5 player right now, just because of the step that Giannis took over those playoffs last year. That is when he won the finals. I just can't count Luka out. That's really all I'm basing it on, because Spencer Dinwiddie, he was a great pickup for that team. So and they have been playing great as of the All-Star break, but I don't know, man. Like I said, this is what I'm not too sure on. Either team could win this series, but I'm just counting on Luka to pull it out. Obviously, if he's not playing, like if he missed 2 or 3 games, bro, Donovan can close our boys out. Like real talk, he might do it in 5 games. If Luka's not playing for 2 or 3 games, they lose in 5 for sure. But if Luka comes back. Because I'm pretty sure he's gonna miss the first game. But if he can come back the second game or the third game, it's gonna be competitive. And like I said, I think the Mavericks are gonna win. I'm gonna push it to 7. I think it's going 7 games. So highly competitive. I'm taking the Mavericks in 7. All right. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Obviously, the only reason the Bucks and the Bulls are in this towards the end of this video is because Bulls are my team. We got to keep hope alive, baby. We got to keep hope alive. And I'm not even sure Lonzo's. I'm pretty sure Lonzo's not playing anymore in this series, or not anymore. They haven't played, but I don't think he's playing. I can't remember what happened to Lonzo, but I don't think he's going to be playing, which is a huge loss. That's a bummer. But however, I'm hoping DeMar DeRozan he can step up, and I'm hoping Zach LaVine they step up. We got Patrick Williams back. Shout out to Florida State. It's gonna be a tough hill to climb. It's gonna be a tough hill to climb. And I don't think we can do it. However, we will make it competitive. We will make it competitive. I like our rookie, Ayo, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce it. Some African nigga. but hey, I like that kid. I would like to see him get a lot more playing time, seeing how Alonzo's not going to be in this series. I don't think. I probably should have looked that up beforehand. But if Lonzo's playing, we're going to have a chance of making it very interesting. However, I mean, the Bucks they're too much, man. They're one of the complete teams as well. They have defense. They have the defensive player of the year. I didn't give Giannis enough credit with his defense. He's a problem. Giannis is a problem defensively, and he's gonna score only because he's just a physical freak. He's a LeBron type, just like freak of nature. Like, what are you? What are you? Like, real talk, but yeah, man. I'm gonna take the Bucks. Bucks and 6, baby. We're gonna make this interesting, Bulls. I believe in y'all. Zach, you're gonna have to take a step up if y'all wanna like really have a shot at this series. But I mean, to be honest, I don't see it, man. I really don't. So the Bucks, like I said, they got too much. They got defense, they got offense, they got shooters. They hustle. They got a coach, so we're gonna make them play together. I don't. Burns know what we do. So Bucks and 6, but we'll make it interesting. We will make it interesting. Who got next? We got Sixers and Toronto Raptors. This is where I say it's interesting because we're gonna see. We're gonna get questions answered, and I think a lot of questions probably not in this first round. Just in this playoffs for James Harden. James is a very interesting individual. Harden, he's really an interesting individual to me, only because he has the talent, like offensively, to be a champion. In my opinion, I think he has the talent to be a champion. However, he does not have the mentality of a champion. That's just my opinion. Because when someone asks you, are you feeling pressure? And I understand you're not going to be like, oh, I'm scared. I understand that, but to give that message to your fans, like, I'm just here to hoop, my nigga. That's not what I mean, we are paying you, but we're paying you because we think you're the missing link of this whole thing. We gave up all these players to get you. And look, man, they're gonna have a tough time with Toronto only because their away games. Bible is not going to be playing because he's not able to go into that country, and that's a very tough environment to play, man. Them Canadians, boy. Them niggas real out there. But yeah, man, I think it's going to be very interesting. I think it can go to 7 games. And like I said, that it's just a lot of questions that will be answered with James Harden. Not necessarily this series, but in these playoffs, because I think he at least needs to get to the conference finals. He at least. That's the minimum. That's where he needs to go. I don't know if he'll do that, but good for him if he does. So I would say the Sixers in 6. So I'm expecting James to be that guy in this series. Him and Embiid. Obviously, Embiid's gonna do whatever he wants. That's how I'm looking at it. So I definitely think that. But James Harden's gonna be key to this series. Now, last but certainly not least, the most interesting matchup of this first round: Bucks Celtics. Yeah. I would pay to go see all of these games. Like if I was in that area, I would 100% watch all of these games. Go to all of them. Because I do think we're gonna witness I wouldn't say history, but we're gonna witness greatness in this series for sure. It's just too many storylines. Kyrie leaving his team, the Celtics that he promised he was gonna stay at, the old teammates or whatever. I think Jason Tatum, he can take another step forward. And that's what he's gonna have to do. I mean, he took a step forward this season. He's gonna have to take it to another level and be consistent throughout this entire series if he wants to beat the Nets. But that's the luxury that the Celtics have. He doesn't necessarily have to. He don't have to score 50 a night. Tatum don't have to do that. However, he does have to be efficient. He has to be. He got to give you 30 though. I do think he's gonna have to give you 30 a night. He's gonna have to average 30 this series. I do think Jaylen Brown is also gonna have to be efficient if they want to win this series. Because the Nets, man. Hey.
Them boys coming. They are coming. They are coming. And this is I'm anticipating Ben not even playing. This is me thinking Ben not playing. I know Woj had kind of expected him to be back this series. I don't know how much he's gonna give us, man. So, and I say us because that's just my prediction. It's not my team. I don't root for them. Even though it would be nice to see Kyrie get a ring. Just because all the stuff he's been through, obviously it was self-inflicted. But I kind of root for Kyrie only because of that. That's the only thing. So that's the only reason I say us. But yeah, man. The Nets are just too much of a juggernaut with KD and Kyrie. We know what KD gonna do. That Mitty is stupid. That Mitty is stupid. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he got one of the best mid ranges of all time. I wouldn't say he has the best mid range. I hear a lot of people say that, but nah. The only advantage I would say is because he's taller, he can shoot over people. But I mean, a lot of people still get the job done, even though they are short. Like Kawhi Leonard, his mid range is just as good, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. But yeah, man. KD, we know what he's gonna give us. Kyrie, I do think he will be the deciding factor in this. I don't know if he's gonna let his emotions get the best of him, because I think once Kyrie settles into this series, I think it's gonna be a wrap. That's why I'm picking the Nets to win this series. But hey man, it really can't go either way, only because I do think Jason Tatum is next up, bro. Like Tatum, bro. Look. Ever since his rookie season, when he went on that run and took LeBron 7 games, I was like, yo, this dude is real. So I'm a huge believer in Jason Tatum. He's the standard for me, for real. Like the players under 25 or whatever his age range is, he's the guy. He's next up for sure. Because I'm taking him over everybody. But he's going to have to take another step, in my opinion, if he wants to beat this Nets team. Because people saying Tatum and KD going to cancel each other out. No. That is not true. That might be true for one game. Because Tatum, he's very capable of getting you 50, but bro, come on. KD's the guy. It's not a cancellation here. It's not a cancellation with points or none of that. KD's gonna be the leading. I don't know who's gonna be the leading scorer of this series, because it depends on how they play each other. But KD is most likely gonna be the leading scorer of this series, and I just think KD alone is gonna get you one game, and I think Kyrie alone is gonna get you one game. So that just leaves you 2 games you have to beat these guys straight up with, and I think they're capable of doing that. I understand that the Celtics are a very good defensive team, but good offense always beats great defense, man. Like that's how it is in the NBA. Like no matter how good of a defensive player you are, the greater offensive player will always win. Because it's just certain things you can't stop. I think they have 2 players that are like that on the next team. So that's gonna wrap this video up, man. Leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I think I got everything there. So till next time, man.
Yeah.